Security situation in Baringo North and Baringo South constituencies has deteriorated, with the Rift Valley Regional Coordinator now asking the government to classify the two constituencies as insecure. Residents in the affected areas are already fleeing their homes following escalated tension after two politicians were killed last Saturday. Our Timothy Otieno lays the tales for us.
Alice Kipkulei stands distraught near her house. She's about to leave this place forever. What has been home for several years suddenly has now become uninhabitable. Kipkulei is just one among many who have recently been displaced in the ongoing community clashes pitting the Pokot against the Turgen in a cattle-rustling battle for supremacy. And those most affected by the ongoing strife has been the women and the children.
Watu wanauliwa na hatujui ni nini. Tumeshangaa tukiwa wamama. Mimi kabisa hata ni mgonjwa, siwezi hata kutembea. Na nimeshangaa majirani yetu anatuambia ya kwamba kama sisi kama nyinyi hamwezi kusema mwenye aliua watu yetu, nyinyi hamtaishi Loro.
The tension in the region has been ignited by a two-day ultimatum issued by leaders from the Pokot community on Sunday, demanding the county administration to apprehend the killers who shot dead two politicians from the community on Saturday. But a group of youth from the county, while speaking in Nairobi, accused Tiati Member of Parliament Asman Kamama of doing so little to prevent the suffering of the residents there.
It's quite unfortunate. He's the Member of Parliament, he's the chair of the security, he's sitting there, he's an elder in the community, while youth are being killed.
Cattle rustling has evolved into a multi-million business enterprise protected by a closely guarded network of security personnel and politicians.
Whether we will go the Mount Elgon direction or not, the fact of the matter is we will sanitize the place. We will restore order. And that order is meant to deal with criminals.
On the ground, the situation is becoming more serious than the local authorities might be willing to admit. Residents from Arabal, Chemorongyon, Loruk, Nyimbei, and 5 other areas are fleeing on foot and by boat, seeking shelter at Marigat Town and Kokwa Island in Lake Baringo.
Kama serikali nasikika, kama hii kitu sio zinaongea, anasikika, hata rais sikia. Okoa sisi leo Loruk kabisa. Okoa Chemoe, okoa Ngartuko, okoa Yatia. Okoa NGMC, okoa Arabal. Kama serikali sinasikia serikali iko na mkono mrefu, wewe panya leo hiyo mkono yako mrefu atoseke na sisi.
We need security in North Rift region. Marakwet are crying, Baringo North are crying, Baringo South we are crying. And this is like the government are doing a merry-go-round in terms of security.
The security situation, which had begun as isolated cases of cattle rustling, is now turning deadly, with an unknown number of locals feared dead in the past 2 days. The death of a Baringo member of County Assembly and a Jubilee parliamentary hopeful on Saturday at a bar in Marigat Town under unclear circumstances is believed to have sparked the latest tension. The killers of the two still remain unknown. But for Alice and many residents of this area, the search for a new home begins amid clashes that to her and many here make no sense at all. Timothy Otieno, KTN News.